You do not see with your eyes. You see with your brain. Your eyes collect light. Your brain builds a picture. Two people look at the same scene and perceive it differently. Neither is wrong. Both are constructing reality. Sensation is the process by which sensory receptors detect stimulus energy and convert it into neural signals, a process called transduction. Perception is what happens next. The brain organizes and interprets those signals into meaningful experience. Sensation is raw data. Perception is the story your brain tells from it. The absolute threshold is the minimum amount of stimulation needed to detect a stimulus 50% of the time. Below it, you cannot sense anything. Above it, you consistently detect the stimulus. This threshold is not fixed. Fatigue, attention, and context all shift what you can detect. Signal detection theory explains why the same stimulus can be detected on some trials, but not others. Detection depends not just on stimulus strength, but on your expectations, motivation, and current alertness. A radiologist reading scans under time pressure will miss things a rested radiologist catches. Weber's law states that the just noticeable difference between two stimuli is a constant proportion of the original stimulus. To notice a change in weight, you must add about 2.5%. To notice a change in sound, about 8%. The proportion stays constant as the stimulus grows. Light enters the eye through the cornea and pupil, is focused by the lens onto the retina at the back of the eye. The retina contains two types of photoreceptors, rods, which detect light and dark and are active in dim conditions, and cones, which detect color and require bright light. The trichromatic theory proposes we see color through three types of cones, each sensitive to different wavelengths, short for blue, medium for green, long for red. The opponent process theory adds that the brain processes color in opposing pairs, red-green, blue-yellow, and black-white. Both theories are needed to explain human color vision. Gestalt psychologists showed that the mind automatically organizes visual information into wholes. Figure-ground perception is the most basic. We automatically separate an object from its background. Proximity groups nearby objects together. Similarity groups objects that look alike. Closure fills in missing parts of an incomplete image. Top-down processing occurs when prior knowledge and expectations shape what we perceive. If you expect to see a word, your brain fills in blurry letters. Bottom-up processing builds perception from raw sensory data upward, without expectations. Both happen simultaneously. Experience constantly edits what your senses report. Perceptual constancy allows us to perceive objects as stable even when their sensory image changes. A white page looks white in bright sunlight and in dim candlelight, even though the wavelengths reaching your eye are completely different. Your brain adjusts automatically, anchoring perception to the known properties of the object.